Hello and welcome to the Feng Shui Money Couch, where I talk about Feng Shui and other woo. My name is Laura Carrillo, aka the Feng Shui Lady, and today I am talking about some foundational Feng Shui principles that you can easily apply to your life. One of the most Feng Shui things you can do without even knowing anything about Feng Shui is cleaning your house. And just like Feng Shui, it's a practice that needs to be maintained on a regular basis. It's not a one and done activity. When I clean my house, it's almost a sacred act for me. Cleaning is actually an energetic reset and recharge for your space. It's as important to your environment and your relationship with it as sleep is to your health and your body. Imagine if you never did the dishes after cooking and never washed your clothes or bathed. That would be disgusting. Decluttering is another layer of cleaning and clearing your space as well. And that is also foundational to Feng Shui. It's something else that you have to maintain and do periodically, especially if you're a big consumer of clothes and objects like me. Too much stuff can create a kind of chaos. It can cause you to feel overwhelmed and paralyzed. This happens when there's no room for your energy to maneuver due to the clutter. And the good things in your life get lost under the crap that you don't need. Meanwhile, new positive influences have no room to enter. I have a phrase that I live by, and that's, you have to make sacred space for your blessings. And you do. So, if you treat cleaning and decluttering like a sacred act or a manifesting ritual, these activities and their cumulative results take on a different role in your life. Your relationship with your environment becomes more intimate, causal, and powerful. Space clearing with tools like bells, singing bowls, drums, etc. can really level up your cleaning ritual into a manifesting ritual. I'm not saying that I pull out my frame drum or singing bowl every time I clean, but I will often ring a small bell to bless and activate the space after a good cleaning. I typically bring out the big guns like the drum or the singing bowl when I'm actively performing a manifesting ritual or something dramatic has occurred that requires special attention. Ideally, I try to align elevated space clearing activities with specific lunar cycles or life-changing circumstances. The more you change and evolve your environment, the things in it need to shift along with you. I see this with decor, wardrobe, even homes we have outgrown. You can really accelerate change in your life by decluttering and redecorating. Sometimes it can be a change in circumstances that forces the decluttering and the redecorating. But in my personal experience, it's usually the latter. The more I declutter and redecorate and update my home and wardrobe, the more my circumstances change and shift to match up with those changes and invite new positive circumstances. If, however, a move is forced upon you by circumstances, trust and believe the universe is stepping in and moving you out of your stagnation for a good reason. In fact, if it is circumstances that push you to move, no matter how uncomfortable or inconvenient the circumstances appear, there's a huge blessing on the other side of that. I can definitely attest to this. Last year, I was forced to move closer to my family after my mother passed away and my brother fell ill. Like clockwork, this coincided with my complete home makeover and the start of a new romantic relationship. I had changed so much in my environment that my life no longer fit who, what, and where I was. I moved, my relationship ended, I reimagined my business, and made new friends and community. Now I feel so blessed to be in a much more elevated environment, community, and set of circumstances. Even though the transition was challenging and a bit scary, it felt guided and aligned, and I'm grateful for my new life. If you want to change your life, Feng Shui is a vehicle for change. Sometimes that change can be unpredictable or even uncomfortable. But when you collaborate with your environment and the divine, universal forces become unleashed to work in your favor. Once you get comfortable with that, you can lean into the changes that the divine has in store for you and enjoy the ride. Some ways that you can make cleaning a sexy ritual is to play high-frequency music while you clean and introduce sacred tools like essential oils, organic cleaning products. I personally like Mrs. Meyer's. You can also incorporate tools like sage or palo santo, which you can burn at the completion of your cleaning ritual to finalize and reset the energy. I also like to mist my home with an essential oil mister that I make. Some people like lavender oil because it's calming. I'm a fan of rosemary because it's an abundant scent, or bergamot because I think it's kind of sexy. But it's completely up to you what scents resonate. There's a new moon and a full moon every month. I recommend working with these energies and cycles by aligning and emphasizing your cleaning and clearing practices with the lunar cycles. For the new moon, it's best to clean ahead of it so that you start the new cycle with a clean slate. And for the full moon, you can clean ahead, on, or just after because it's a culmination or climaxing energy. Think fulfillment energy. All right, folks, that's what I have for you today. If you're ready to make some positive changes in your life and would like to work with me, visit my link tree in the show notes for all the ways that we can do that. Remember to subscribe, like, and share to support my work and spread the love. Cheers, everyone, and ciao for now.